Hi everybody, it's a rainy day today and we'll make the best of it. We'll make it sunny in here. I'm just starting to, I'm in my kneeling knee down position just to say hi and to welcome you. As always, I like to remind you if you find this enjoyable and effective and you'd like to have more of it, please join my, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Pilates Mat by Professor P. And those of you viewing who are from my health club where I work, hi, I miss you terribly. My students at FIT, I miss you a lot. And we'll get started. Okay, do what you can, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, most likely it isn't. If it hurts in a bad way, like you feel it in the joint, or if you get a lot of cramping in a muscle, you have to stop with a cramp. You can't work through a cramp. You can get injured. Also be careful with your alignment. I'll try to remind you ongoing a proper alignment and what good form should be. This is detailed oriented, this class, so just pay attention. And if I demonstrate and you didn't quite get it and you need another view of it, just instead of starting with me, you just observe one or two. So you do it properly. Better to do one or two right than 10 wrong. Okay, we're going to get started. Actually, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to take off my glasses. I don't need them for this. And I'm going to keep my knees slightly apart. Yeah, so there's a nice width, and I feel comfortable here. I'm standing up. If you need it, anytime we're on our knees like this, to roll up a mat this way or to roll it up from the back edge and cushion yourself, or if you're at home, which most likely you are viewing this, put a towel under your knees. Do something, but if you feel your bones sticking into the floor, that could be very uncomfortable, and you might even end up bruised if you have sensitivity. So let's check in with the body ongoing. I'm going to take my arms up, and I'm going to bring my hands to the elbows, and then I'm going to reach my arms back by my ears. This will give you a really long extension through the spine. I'm going to lift up a little bit higher. And now I'm going to sit back on my heels, lower my elbows and arms to the floor and round my spine. Coming down, you can bring the top of the head toward the floor or on it. Rise up, change the crossing of the elbows. Move your arms back to give you a strong alignment. Now pull your abdominals in, sit back to your heels, lower your arms down to the floor. And then change the crossing again, arms rise. Exhale and inhale, and then change and lift and come down and up. One more time, come down, up, change the crossing, bring your arms by your ears once again, pull your ribs down, lift up, gonna tilt to the right, look left. Stay here and feel what's happening in your right side body and your left. Stretching on the left side and crunching a little bit into the right. Come back up to the neutral position. Change the top arm. Inhale, bring the arms back. Exhale, bend directly to the left side. Slightly moving your right shoulder back so you're looking right under your arm. Rippling in the side of your left waistline and stretching out the right waistline. Come back up and we'll shift it again. We'll change over to the right. We'll stay for 1, 2, 3. Change the crossing and come to the left. 1, 2, 3. Reach both arms up, lower the hands down, and we're going to face in with a wide knee child's pose. Bring your toes together and knees as wide as the mat and reach your chest down to the floor. Press your hips back and your fingertips down on the mat. The chest could be touching down or almost touching. Stay here and capture the moment. See how this feels in the body. Feel the length from the back of the head to the tailbone. Feel the knees spreading wide, the toes together in a frog position. Now come down onto your forearms and lift your heels up and press your pelvis down. Hands under your, right in line with your face. Now press the hands down and shift back into this extension again. Feel what is happening in the spine, across the shoulders, hips. Come forward, the forearms and elbows are down, heels come in, press your pelvis forward. Lower your shoulders. It's very tempting to lift them. Press on back, same thing, arms extend. You'll make slight adjustments along the way, right? Stay here, reach the chest further to the floor. Come forward into Sphinx arms, bring the big toes together, knees wide apart. Press your pubic bone forward and down. And then again, adjusting the arms, shifting back, adjusting the mat if needed. Coming forward, forearms and elbows down. Press the pubic bone down. Lower your legs down and turn your toes and feet out so your feet are hanging off the side edge of your mat. Press the floor away, lift the chest. If you're feeling back tension, come down a little lower. If you want a little bit more stretch for the front body, then lift the chin. Come down. And now bring your feet about hip-width distance apart, lift up again. Then bring your hands back by your ribs. Press the floor away. Shift the weight up and press the hips back. And then bring your knees under your hips and just shake out your wrists. Okay. Nice warm-up today. Something exciting maybe. Take your right leg back, tuck your right toes under, and lower the right hip in line with the left. Kick your right leg up in the air, and exhale, round the back, bring the knee all the way forward between the hands. Then extend the leg back, arch the spine in a cow spine. Now cat spine, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the right leg back, hips remain squared off and even, abs are working strong. Exhale, knees in, right knee in. Inhale, arching the spine slightly, extending the leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. So you're looking down, you're looking forward. 1 more time. And lower the knee and shift side to side. Now press the floor away. Feel the rising up of the floor, so like the floor is pushing into your hands. Resisting down, lifting up out of those wrists. Don't put the weight all the way forward and down. Take your left leg back. Lower the left hip so the hips are level and square. Lift the left leg, arching the spine. Stick out your chin and chest. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding up the spine. Inhale, arching the spine, extending the leg, lifting the heart. Exhale, knee to nose. Really go through the whole position. Arching the back, looking forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Right in the middle of it. 5 more. Exhale. Take your time. There's no hurry here. We have a whole hour or so. It doesn't have to be driven by that. It's not like we're working in a health club when we have a mandatory amount of time we have to work. 1 more time. Knee to nose. Leg back. Left knee down and sway the hips side to side. Stand on your knees and just shake your hands out like they're wet. Like you just washed your hands and you want the moisture to go away. Press the hands into the sacrum, draw the chest up, and then bring your hands down. Coming into a push-up position, and an upper push-up or up downward dog, traditionally called. Shift the weight a little to the left foot and lift the right leg up. Now we're going to bend the right knee and bring the right heel to the left glute, making the right hip higher than the left. Then I'm going to square off my shoulders. Then I'm going to press my left heel toward the floor, even though it won't quite get there. And I'm going to stay here and breathe, lifting that knee a little higher, opening up the right hip. Then I'm going to extend my leg and then strengthen and lengthen my spine, lower my right foot down, shift back. Downward dog. Shift the weight slightly to the right foot. Pull your abdominals in a whole lot. Lift the left leg. Bend the left knee. Move the left hip higher than the right. Square off the shoulders. Press down and lift the chest. Bring that left heel all the way across to the right buttock. Open that knee up, lift up. Now lower the right heel toward the floor, even though it might not get there. Re-square the hips off, extend the legs straight, lower the foot down, bring the knees down, circle the wrists. Well done. Coming into hands and knees again, pull the abdominals in and extend the right leg out and tuck the toes under. Now bring your left arm forward. Lift the right leg up and exhale, elbow to knee, rounding the spine and cat, then coming to neutral or a little arch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Extend the arm and leg away, rounding the back. 4. Exhale, 5. We'll do 8. 6. Feel the strength in that right supporting arm. 7. 8, and then land gently and sway. Well done. Pull your abdominals in now. Left foot tucks, left leg rises, foot is flexed, knee is straight, right arm extends, right shoulder back, right fingers forward. Exhale, elbow the knee. Exhale, inhale, look forward, lift the arm and leg. Exhale, rounding up the spine as much as you can, drawing the tummy in. Inhale away. That's number 3. Number 4. 4 more. 2. Take your time. Work through it. 3. Gather it up. 4. Number 8. Reach out. Come down. And extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your feet and legs together. Flex and point your feet, so you're working on loosening up into the toes, into the arches. Just feel a little bit of a nice movement in your feet. We wear shoes. Well, now you're home a lot, so we can work on letting go and not having tight shoes all day, which is a good thing. You're going to lift the left leg up. You're going to bend the elbows out to the side, and you're going to twist, bringing the left leg over and touching the right elbow, the left knee across the body. 6, 7, 8. Sit up tall, bend the elbows, left elbow to right leg, and cross, open. Twist, sit up nice and tall. 3, work on posture and breath. 4, exhale. 5, 6, twist from the center line, and one more, number 8. Well done. Lie down on your left side and bring your left arm long. Bend your elbow. And today we'll do a traditional side leg position with the upper body on the floor. You can extend your left arm straight or bend it behind your head. Make a pillow. Find that structure that's appealing. Just crawl to the back edge of your mat, bend your knees in about a 90-degree angle. Lift the top right leg. You're going to tap the toe down. This is not hot potato with a double tap. You're going to lower the toe, move the leg back in an arch. So you're like going over a rainbow. Right foot forward, tap the toe. All the way back, full range of motion. Keep the right hip from not moving. Keep it stable. And tap. There's going to be opening in the joint, but I don't want you to actually physically move your leg, your hip rather. So you're stable in your center. And you're tapping lightly and making a big, big circle around. 3 more times. 8, 9, and 10. Where you are, you're going to take the right leg out in front of you and flex your foot and lift up. Little quick lifts. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Point your toe. 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bend your top right knee, press the floor, and come up. And shift into the other side, the back edge of your mat. We'll do that big semicircle. Sam, can you see me? Down. I'll keep my arms straight for this one. If you want to bend your elbow, you can do it that way. Bend the bottom knee. Take the top leg, make a big circle. Now we'll start with the tapping of the toe. Reach all the way up and back behind you. So try to keep this hip from moving. I can put my hand on my hip bone. And you can actually feel some internal rotation in the hip area. And external rotation. So you're moving through the hip joint. So you're working in a big, big plane of movement. 3 more. 1, 8, 9, 10. Take that top leg forward, knee over knee, flex your foot, pull your abdominals and lift. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Keep the leg lifted, left hip on top of right, point the toe, soften the left foot, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend your knee. Press the floor away. Rise up. Sit up. Take the right ankle in front of the left in a cross-legged position. Bring your arms up so nice and high. And then reach forward as far as you can go, and then lower your hands down. Now my hips are very tight. If this is too painful for your legs like this, then just come up to here and just sit upright. And that will be a great alternative for you. Try to move your chest forward so you're not curving so much in that upper back. There'll be a slight curvature because of the position of the arms, but you want to be more lengthened rather than shortened. So just stay down here. Maybe feel it in here. We just did that outer hip alignment position. And now slide your fingertips in and change the crossing of your ankles. Sit up tall, walk forward, and see how this feels on this side. So, we differ, right and left is different. We use one side more, unless you're ambidextrous, which is very rare. So the right-handed person or the left-handed person will be using one side more. And almost all of us fall into that category. So we need to work through balance and symmetry. That's another aspect of Pilates we try to focus on, among other benefits and advantages. Come up and then come back onto your hands and knees, facing sideways. You're going to lift your chest up, Now you're going to walk your knees back about 2 hand steps. Bring your heels in. Look forward and bend your elbows toward you, not out to the side, halfway down. 1. This is a very basic tricep push-up. It's pretty easy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hips back to heels. Coming up, sliding forward. Now move the chest forward, lower the pelvis, press the front of the thighs forward, the knees down, and the front of the feet down. Now pressing up. You can tuck your toes under, keep your feet flat, lift your knees up. Both knees are up, you're lifting up. It's a front body stretch. Lower your knees down, press back, and tuck your toes under into a dog. Downward facing dog. Stay here a moment to stretch out the body. Shift the weight into a plank position, shoulders over wrists. Lift the right foot up. Slide the left leg back, circle the right leg around. 3, 4, 5. Now go in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower left foot rises, circle to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the other way. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go back into a traditional plank and lower the knees. And come down on your back. A lot of variety of movements, working through positions with ease and flow. It might look easier than it is because it can be quite complicated and taxing on the body if you have to work through the strength building till you get to the place where it becomes a little bit more manageable. Now rock. So we try to address all levels by giving different positions for modifications or variations of what we're doing. Open the knees wide, bring your toes together. We're pacing it slowly today. We're doing a slow-paced class. So if you want a theme for this class, slow-paced and deep. Take your knees open and circle the knees around. 2, 3, 4, and then take it the other way. 1, relax the legs as much as you can, and 4. Lift the legs up, press them in your palms, and come up. Now you're going to bring your arms out. Make sure you're a little back behind those sitting bones. Lower the lower back on the floor, and then lift up. So your lower back actually will touch the floor. Rather than the traditional teaser where your back's off the floor, we're actually going to touch the lower back to the floor. Of course, if this is impossible for you, it's too difficult, then just bend your knees and bring your hands behind you. And that should do it. So you're going to lower down, lower back on the floor, hold, 4, 3, flat tummy. I'm trying to get mine flat, and come up. And again, exhale. Now pull in through here. 2, 3, 4. So my lower back actually touches down this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Let's do it once more. I know you're feeling it, and I am too. Reach the arms up. Lower back is on the floor. Lift the legs and lower. This is difficult, but it can be done. And come up. Smooth as you can be. Well done. Knees to chest, hands behind the thighs, right hand behind right, left hand behind left, and sway. Lift your legs up, lower your heels almost to the floor, and lift up again. Now you're in that place where you were. Circle the legs around, but your hands are down on the floor. And reverse it. 2 legs are meshed together. 2, 3. And let's do some traditional crunches. Bring your hands behind your head and open your elbows. Exhale, inhale. Traditional crunches for the butterfly leg position. You're in the butterfly. Flat tummy, wide arms. Now narrow the elbows and a little quicker. Up, 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 up. Knees open, wide. Breathe out through your mouth, out through your mouth. Hold, reach the arms forward, close the knees. Bring the legs up in a tabletop position. Right arm and left, keep your legs still. Lower your head, lift your head. Now extend your legs. Lift your chest, come up off the floor. Now work the legs and arms, opposite arm and leg. Hold, cross the ankles and the wrists. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels down. Nice. Roll the shoulders. Recover. On your back, we'll do traditional elbow to knee with the feet in a butterfly again. You're going to twist and twist. This is not that difficult. This can be done. All levels can do this. You can even put your feet on the floor and just twist side to side if that works a little bit more. Now, I want you to come down. Lift right back up again. Then, I want you to make sure you, now bring your knees all the way in, and you could really easily touch elbow to knee. There's no strain there. Now, I want you to move your legs away so much that this, for me, is far to reach. I want you to move your knees away so much, but you can still touch your elbow to knee, not so far away that you cannot maintain the touch like this. I can't, no matter what, touch my elbow to knee. And I want my knees in close. It's too easy. So I'm going to find a position that offers up a challenge, and you're going to find it too. Go and find it, test run, and now we'll twist. Now for me, this represents difficulty. Elbow may have to rise up a little higher than I'm comfortable with going. Two more. That changes the game when you bring your legs away, not so far that you can't touch your elbow to knee no matter how you would try, but not so close in that you could just do this for a long time, but far enough away that you still can maintain very light, bare contact elbow to the knee, so that you really work hard through the positions. It's not easy. It can be if you're not focusing on the depth. Take your your heels, together and your toes apart. Lower your legs down, halfway down, lift up, reach up, and now cross the left foot over the right. Lift the arms up, lean back, exhale, lower the hands. Inhale. Now pull your rib cage down in a crunch. Rib cage comes down. Long arms, left ankle over right. Lower the legs, but the lower back stays on the floor. We're not coming up into an unsupported teaser shape. One more. Head down, change. Reach the arms up. Now lift, lower the arms and lift the legs. Arms are long by the ears. The chest is open. The shoulders are off the floor, slight amount. Twice more. And one. Good. Rocking side to side. We're going to do a long set of a lift and a lower. So you're going to rise up vertically. We've done this before in my other videos. I'm going to keep some positions standard, that there are certain things that are going to repeat. This is one of the repetitive exercises I hold dear. I'm going to think about not throwing my legs back and wild, out of control movement, but I'm thinking of a small vertical lift. So in order to maintain that brain and body position, that mind and body, I'm going to actually use my arms as a guide for my legs. So I want my tummy. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. We're going to flatten our tummy, number one. Make sure there's very little curve on nothing under that back. The legs are weighting you down. Pull your abdominals in a little bit more. Bring your hands down beside you now. Bring your hands facing in, the palms. And as you rise up, you're going to lift your arms so that your legs will go in the same position. And it acts like a guide for your body. Your head, neck, and shoulders will remain down. Reach up, up. So this directs my legs up because it seems like that's where it should go. My knees are bent. So I'm not going into my lower back, but I'm pulling my pelvic floor tight, like I'm doing a Kegel exercise. Engaging my pelvic floor, squeezing my tummy, rising up. Straight up. The head is down on the floor. I'm not using that upper part. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to bring my hands behind my head and just lower my head down into my hands. I'm going to lift my legs up again without the guideposts, without the guidelines. I'm just lifting up, up, spreading my chest out wide. I'm trying so hard just to use my tummy and draw everything in, pulling myself up and using the pelvic floor. I'm bending my knees a little bit so that I don't over straighten the legs and use more leg than tummy. 2 more. And 1. Elbows remain wide. Lift up. Reach the arms forward. Bend your knees. And then lower your head and sway. Nicely done. Rock forward. And you notice that we didn't do any stretching after our side leg series because I knew that I was going to do more side legs today. So I'm going to lie down on my left side and I'm going to bring my left arm out or bend my elbow backward as I did before. Now I'm on the back edge of my mat. And I'm going to bend my bottom knee in a little bit of, not quite 90 degrees, maybe 45 degrees. And I'm going to lift my right leg up with my foot flexed right now. I'm going to roll my right hip on top of my left so I have a nice even position. Flex my right foot and lift up. Now I'm moving into little quick actions like I did with the first set of exercises. This time the leg is extended out to the side, not over my knee. So my right leg is to the back edge of my mat, my foot is flexed, and my right knee is facing forward rather than up or down. I'm pushing up, up. My leg is to the side, up, up, up. Nice long set, 20 more. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend your knees, press the floor away. So we're going for simplicity. I'm not getting tangled up in long series of movements. We're keeping it basic in the mind, but physically challenging. That's my goal. And this usually is my goal. Take my right arm out. If I want to bend my elbow, well, you decide. Bend the bottom knee about 45 degrees. So it's not a 90-degree angle out here. It's a little bit bent. It's not tremendously bent. My left hip, I'm going to take my left hand and roll my left hip on top of my right. So there's a long line from the top to the bottom, and it's a straight line. Then I'm going to flex my left foot and move my left leg back. So my shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle are in one line. This is a direct side leg lift. Its leg is not moving forward over the bottom knee. It's extending to the back edge of the mat. The left hip is moving a little forward. The belly is pulling and you're lifting up from pubic bone to navel. That is very important to engage your abdomen so the leg lift becomes more natural and lift. Is it quick movements? And lift and lift and lift and lift. Use what you've got. And keep engaging your abdomen. The whole class is about abdominal engagement. It's about where you are in terms of your legs, your tummy, your arms, your positioning, your breath. It all matters. Up 10, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your top knee and come up. I'm going to face and again. And I'm going to bring my right foot inside my left calf. I could go higher, but I want a moderate position today for a hip opener. And so I look like in yoga when they do tree pose. I'm going to take my arms up. That's called Rikshasana, right? And then I'm going to reach forward and down, lift my chest, and bring my chest toward my left thigh. Now there's a lot of space for me. I'm not that flexible in the hip. So what I could do is bend my knee. If you have a towel that you were sitting on, you could put it between your chest and thigh, and you could kind of hang out here with a little cushioning, and it'll help facilitate the forward bend. But you don't do props here because I'm assuming you're home and you're not in a gym, which nobody's allowed to be. If I were, I wouldn't be here. I would be working live. So you have what you've got at home. So just move the chest forward as much as you can. And again, if you have that towel, that might be a nice, delightful way to rest forward. I'm trying to lengthen my spine. There'll be a little curve in the back here and there, but that's not a big dramatic thing. Come up and we'll change. So we're changing it up a little bit. Left foot inside right calf. And you notice my knees up. I admit I have tight hips and I know why. And I'm trying to work through it. I'm going to lift my chest and I'm going to peel myself forward. I'm pouring over. I'm not collapsing inwardly. I always like you to think of a pouring over rather than a throwing yourself forward without any kind of thought, feeling, or action behind it. I'm going to crawl my palms and fingers forward so that inch by inch I become a little incrementally forward, more forward toward the thigh, the right thigh. And come up. So that was a more basic stretch. Now I'm going to take my right foot above my left knee. I'm not doing a spinal twist, folks. I'm going to flex my left bottom foot so the toes face up. So I have a nice straight line here. Then I'm going to roll onto the outer edge of my right foot, or if you want to keep your right foot down flat, you can. But for me, this gives me more room to move forward. And I'm going to lift my chest up and slide my hands forward. Yes, there's an obstruction here. So what I said before, if you wanted a towel or something between your chest and thigh, now we have an object, which is your right leg. You're leaning forward, lengthening the torso, and you're holding your palms flat down on the floor, crawling forward when the opening starts to happen. So little by little, you'll get a little more open. You'll notice you'll have more room to crawl forward, most likely. And now we're going to come back in. We're taking our time and explaining more today. This would be, I can't say it's a basic class because we've done a lot of teasers already, which is advanced. So it's got a combination of different elements. Left foot above right knee, right foot flexes, correct? And you're going to sit up on those sitting bones. Left foot, the outside of my foot or the sole of my foot down. I'm going to go the outside of my foot. Again, it gives me more room, more maneuverability. I'm going to lift my chest and then bring my chest forward and down. Lay my chest forward, lift the chin and pour my heart onto my thigh. Then I'm going to make sure this foot remains, the toes remain upright. And then I'm going to kind of condition myself to let go here. This is a nice way to, to lengthen and open up without being super invasive. These are moderate basic stretches. They're not that hard. I want them to be easier today, the stretches, so everyone can do them. Now I'm going to cross my right foot above my left. And I'm going to lift my hands up off the floor and lift my legs up. And then I'm going to bring my arms forward, lift my legs up. Once again, we're in this position. You can lie down on your back with your legs up in this same shape with your arms down. Take the crossing and change it. Now, take your right foot above your left. Lean back again. Bring your elbows outside and twist, twist, two, twist. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Change. Twist, 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 twist. That's it. Keep touching elbow to in. Outside knee, inner knee. Outside knee, inner knee. 2 more sets. And lower. If it looks easy, it's muscle, not momentum. Knees to chest, head down. This might be a welcome position after some of the intensity. Lift your legs up in the ceiling. Open your arms out wide. And take your left leg as far down as it'll go to the left. Now I want you to super straighten both knees and turn your left toes down to the floor. Right leg in the air right above you. So the right knee is right above the right hip. My right side is fully grounded. Both feet are flexed. This is a pointed foot, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and I'm dorsiflexing here. Now straighten the knee and turn the left toes out. Arms are wide, shoulders down. You're going to draw a diagonal line with your left heel to your right heel. I'm going to work really hard on stabilizing my tummy and my body so that I don't throw my right leg around. My leg stays stationary as best it can. Now I'm going to take my left leg as far down to the left as it'll go without lifting the right buttock or the right shoulder off the floor. So here we go in real time. Draw a line. Open. You can look up at the ceiling or you could look at the direction the left foot is going from left to right. You can observe. I'll observe a little bit so I want to make sure my form stays intact. 7, 8, working on the inner leg and inner hip. 10, 11, 12, tummy's tight, very tight. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and bend your knees. Now I'm going to shift my weight back a little bit so be careful, I have furniture in this room. So my left leg is up at 90. My left side is fully grounded. My right, both knees are straight. I want to make sure my ankle, knee, and hip are flat on one line down. I'm going to turn my right foot as far out as it'll go, and I'm going to open my leg as far to the right as it'll go without getting the body in any bound up shape. It's stable and strong. I'm going to move my right heel to my left heel, and I can look and track the movement of my leg, or I can just look up at the ceiling, or something else that works best for you. 6. Remember, the knees are straight and the right foot is turned out and the left foot's turned out. And you're turning out as much as you can. Our turnout will be limited. We're not going to be like the ballerinas, but we will be able to do a turnout. The degree it turns out depends on what your body's like, right? 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and bend your knees. Well done. Lift your legs up, open the arms out, bring your legs to the left, bring them toward the left ear, and just stay here. Now we're going to hold on to this position, press through the heels and straighten your knee. Bring your toes to the left. If you need to bend your knees, do so. If this is too much of a twisting for your lower back, just lift your legs up to the ceiling. So let's count. We're going to do a count of 30. 1, you're looking oppositionally. 2, 3, 4, pull your tummy in, 2, 3 notches more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're halfway there, folks. 16. This is an endurance exercise, isn't it? We're trying to hold on to it and not give up and give in. 10 more count. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to say seconds because it's not really seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lift your legs up. Well done. Keep your legs in the air. Now, you're going to maybe move your hips a little to the left and bring your legs down to the right. The knees are straight. Now bring your toes towards your right shoulder. Lower the legs down as far as they'll go. Try to keep the left side grounded. I'm going to adjust myself and press my left shoulder down more because it actually started to come up off the floor. Now I'm looking oppositionally. My head's going left, my legs are going right, my toes are coming toward my right shoulder. Legs are straight, my knees are together, my feet are flexed, and my arms are out in a T formation. I'm going to start counting 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull your tummy in 2, 3 notches more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're halfway there, more than halfway. 18, 19, 20. The last 10 count. 1, 2. I'm going to bring my toes a little toward my right shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Okay, I want you to observe the next exercise. I'm going to move back. Sam, can they see me? Okay. I'm going to just do a test run and see if I have room. Yes. Okay. I want you to extend your left leg long. Flex your left foot again. Bring your right leg up to the ceiling. You can point your toe for this. It doesn't matter if it's flexed or pointed. I'm not going to be fussy with this. Arms extend. Now lift the shoulders and lower the hands a touch below the shoulders so you don't let the shoulders rise up. Now watch. Just watch what I'm doing here. I'm taking my right hand and I'm lowering my right leg at the same time, and I'm bringing my heel of my right hand and my fingertips to touch my left bottom hand. Then I'm going to lift the right arm and right leg up. My leg goes to 90, my arm goes to the side. A little bit faster to see. I'm bringing my arm down and lifting it up. I'll show you on the second side. I'm going to not be alternating, but I want you to see it's a different view here. Flex my right foot, point my left toe, or flex the left foot too. It's going to be up to you. Lower the shoulders. Now I'm going to rotate so my left toes come down to the floor and the heel of my left hand comes on top of the bottom right hand, evenly pressing the heel and the fingertips together. So your one hand is not ahead of the other, and lift up. Okay, I'm going to start with my right leg going to the left. So I'm making a little bit of adjustments because I'm in a cramped space. I have a kind of small apartment here. It's not easy to work in. But I can do this. Now I'm going to take my left leg and flex my foot, point my right toe because I prefer it pointed in this position. And now rotate. Hand on top of hand, right toes come down and open up. Inhale here, exhale, draw the tummy in. 2, across the body. 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Inhale, 7, all the way to the left, 8, right leg goes on 90, 10, amazing, keep yourself going here, feeling like a wave of energy closing and opening, like the waves in the ocean coming in and out. I want you to feel relaxed in your mind and engaged in your body. This stretches your body a lot and it gives you that rotation you need. 25 more. 1, 2, use your gut to lift your leg. I say it every single session. It just holds true and it's good for you. One more time, nice to be reminded. Lie on your back, extend your left leg long, up, bend your knee and hold on to the stretch behind your calf or thigh. Please don't pull on the back of your knee, that's not necessary, above the knee or below, please. Left leg extends out, but you can always bend the knee and put the foot on the floor. I'm going to pull the leg in toward me and bend my elbows out to the side so my neck feels nice and free. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to close my eyes. I suggest you do too, and practice stillness before we tackle side 2 with the same movement we did before the stretch. Focus on breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, fill up all the way and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale one more time, breathing in and breathing out. Slide the right foot down, bend both knees, windshield wiper the knees. Now we're going to tackle side 2. Arms extended long to the side so you're in a T or airplane shape, I've heard this called. In other words, your arms are extended out shoulder level, but we're moving our hands down a little bit below the shoulders so the shoulders don't pull up by the ears inadvertently. I'm going to take my right leg long and press the right back of the thigh down so my right toes are pressing up. So you're in a lift up with your toes. Left leg in the air. Ankle, knee, and hip are in one line. I'm pointing my left toes as I did in the first set. I'm going to bring my left hand completely on top of my right hand. My right palm is up, and the heel of my hand and my fingers are going to match because I'm going to bring my left arm all the way across the body as I bring my left toes to the floor. So, here we go. We're going to reach to this side, and then open up and expand. And down, and up. Let me just move down a touch. And then spinning around and open 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Give yourself some room here. Exhale 6. 14. No, we did 25. Excuse me, 7. 28. 18. I'm sorry. Ooh, my counting's off, right? And 10. And 11. And 12, and 13. I've got a rhythm and flow here. Keep opening up and expanding. Feel what changes occurred in the body. Use your gut, use your tummy to lift your leg. It's always a standard. 5 more. 1. Take your time to develop all of the feelings involved with it. 3. You've got 2 more. Last one through. And then adjust yourself so you're flat on your back. Your right leg can be extended or the knee bent. Hands can go below the knee or above, and you're in the head, neck, and shoulders down into a lengthening of the left leg. Bend your elbows out to the side so your neck doesn't get pinched. Lower your chin down so the back of the neck remains long. Lift your left leg up so you stretch out the leg and keep the right foot flat on the floor like that with a knee bent or extended out and long. Pull the left knee in toward you, soften your shoulders, drop the chin, close your eyes and settle in this moment. Feel what you're feeling now in this relaxed, passive stretch for the leg. Now, we're going to practice breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale twice more, breathing in and breathing out. One more breath in and a long breath out. Bring both knees into the chest and hug them and rock, rock, and rock, and rock. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. I'm going to scooch down in my mat a little bit so I have a little bit more room behind me. I'm going to bring my hands and clasp them, and I'm going to extend the left leg long and the arms up. Now bend the left knee and extend the right leg long and bring the knee in and out. Now, I'm sorry, I messed that one up. So let's just do one at a time. Sorry, guys. Head, neck, and shoulders down. Inhale, exhale. Now lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the floor. Now twist into the crisscross. We've done this numerous times. It's a lovely segue here. I can't resist this opening here. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock. And rock up to sit. And swing the legs around behind you. And we have, what, 10 minutes left, or am I behind? 5 minutes. I thought I might be behind in my timing, but I wasn't sure. I'm going to move my hips forward and back. I've done this before too because it just feels good and it seems intuitive. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a modified tricep push-up again. I'm going to be back on my hips to my heels in an extended position. I'm going to come up to a neutral position, bend my elbows backward, lift up, and press back. So it's center, bend, lift, reach back. I don't have to call the instructions the whole time because it can be repetitive. You don't need, this is a simple position and it's not physically hard to do. It just takes concentration that you're bending your elbows backward and down to the floor rather than out to the side, which is, a habit people have when they're doing this kind of work. One more time, come down, your chest is forward, you're swaying side to side. And with the hips in the air like that, slide the left arm all the way to the right. And stay here. You're threading the needle here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now slide the right arm under the left. Hips are high. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to bend your elbows and come down to the floor. You're going to press down on your hands and lift up. Nice and strong lift. Reach up. Come down and lift your legs. Straighten the arms, lift the chest in a modified up dog, and then lift 2 legs up. Knees are bent. I'm not making it a very challenging position. I want just to be able to lift my legs with my knees bent. That's perfectly fine. One more time. And then come down, press the floor away. We're not doing a whole lot of back bending, and bring our knees into the chest because I want to do a little bit more before we go. Hug your knees in, though. Let's re-establish a neutral position for your hips and lower back. And rock, and rock, and rock. And hold. Close your eyes, tilt your chin down. And we'll focus on breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. You're going to breathe out through your mouth. We're not in yoga. We're doing exhalation through the mouth here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more breath in. One more breath out. Legs in the air. Press down on your hands. You can stay here Or if you have, if you have a sensitive neck, just stay here with legs up in the air, or make sure your hair's out of the way. You lift your legs up and hold on to the lower back and stretch your spine. And then roll down. And then come up again into downward dog. Press the floor away, push the hips high, downward dog. Inhale, shift the weight forward, plank, center your left hand, pivot on the outer left foot. Either step the right foot halfway forward, or stack the right foot on top of the left. Arm balance. If I want to make it a little bit more interesting, I can lift my right leg up. And I can circle the foot. This is hard. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to do what I can't do either. Right hand centers. Either left foot steps halfway down, or you pivot on the right foot, the outside of the foot. First get your bearing, lift up. Lift your left foot up and circle 1. This is easier this side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's tricky, that balance. Press back, walk your feet forward and hang into forward bend. Bend your knees and roll up. Wow, that was great. Hope you feel invigorated as I do. Bring your arms out. So remember, you can get a lot more of this on my channel, Pilates Mat by Professor P on YouTube. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower down, just getting the blood flow and the circulation back in. One more time, reach up. Have a really great day. 1 hour, that was great, thank you. Have a wonderful day and afternoon and evening. See you soon, okay? Bye now, thank you.